number 35, Isaac Okoro. The big man at 7 foot 0 inches, number 2, Mitchell Robinson.
So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Josh Hart. He's out there with Towns. Miles McBride out there with Anunoby. And it's Kolek in at the 1. Now here's Towns. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He's got awesome touch. Plus, he's 6'11" and almost 300 lb.
And they double up MP. That one goes in. MP's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Anunoby. Lock at 6. Hart, no good. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 3-point game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system. Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Giddey kicks to MP. Drills the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Kolek. Giddey defending. Hart outside. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Towns in the corner. And the Knicks miss again.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Buries it from 3-point range.
MP looking solid from there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
First in points off turnover. And boy, did they show up in terms of opponents scoring. 5th in the league. I love their work ethic and their commitment to the D.
And those points off turnovers, GA, that ranking tells you a lot about how aggressive they were last season, causing problems with their defense and then attacking. Here's the screen. Anunoby. They can't stop the run with that one. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForge, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points. And he was red hot from beyond the arc. raining down a ton of threes. Truly one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And here's MP for three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Now, here's Anunoby. Still without a basket.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Fires from deep. And MP with the basket on the assist from Okoro. Okoro's got 3 assists tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Make some noise for your incredible. He's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Christian Brown's checked in for Okoro. And it's Kobe White in for Josh Giddey. Now here's Williams. Last time out he had 13 points. Dadier's shot is off. Bulls leading by 21. Brown the pass to MP. Williams kicks to MP. Back to Williams. MP outside. Lets it go with the three. And the Bulls, another three.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Yabusele screen on MP. Here's Hammonds. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us. Buzelis is checked in for Smith. Okoro comes in for Christian Brown. And MP subbed in for Cole Anthony. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
Tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You've got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Anunoby. Williams is out there with Towns. Then it's Hammonds. And it's Kolek in at the 1. Free throw good, MP.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And both free throws good for MP. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA has done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. On the wing, Williams. Back to MP. Clock at 4. Takes a 3. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Chicago leading by 23. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Kevin, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Now here's Towns. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Pass to Okoro. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Kolek. It's Hart on the wing. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Hart's got his first 3 points of the game. So, Clark, when you talk about Deuce McBride, how would you best describe his game?
An energizing presence. I mean, he brings great energy at both ends of the floor. He can knock down threes, plays with a real pace and fearlessness that injects energy into his team when he's on the floor. He's a great guy to have out there because he can really produce points in short stints of playing time.
And here's MP for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
Pass to Towns. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Over in the corner, McBride. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago leading by 22. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Another one falls for Chicago.
Always ready to get rough inside. Robinson is as physical a presence down low as we have in the league.
Outside, Towns. To the left wing. Here's Kolek. Sinks the 3-pointer. Kolek has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Here's MP. Sweet little floater.
And that's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Here's Kolek. Here's Towns. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome to the half, as we first take a quick glance at the injury report from around the league. When Tatum's not out there, the lineup takes a major hit. He's at the center of what they do offensively, and they ask him to guard the lead.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first-half performance for the Bulls.
When a team is moving the ball like this, Shaq, they're tough to defend.
Yeah, their mentality is, I've got a good shot, but you've got a better one. It's a coach's dream.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Here's Kolek. They've got Josh Giddey. Buzelis out there with the quarrel. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's MP in at the 2. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Giddey the pass to MP. And to get open is Robinson. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Buzelis.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Hart with the screen for Anunoby. Trains the three-pointer.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. MP, that's for 2, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Hart outside. Anunoby with the screen for Hart. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Buzelis. MP right side. And here is a Okoro. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Kolek. Hits the target from 18 feet. Kolek has got 5.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
A 3 from MP. Drills it from outside.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now, here's Anunoby. Towns down low. Guarded by Robinson. 5 to shoot. Here's Hart. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Inside. Back to MP. And the basket is good. MP's got 39.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
New York calls timeout. MP really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
He's checked in for MP. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Williams, he's checked in for Towns. And the Knicks with possession here. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And New York, looking at who they've got,
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Williams. Then it's Hammond. And it's Dadier in at the point. Outside Williams. Pass to MP. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
New York ball.
Here's Hammonds. No good from outside.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Goes up to the stripe. A tan short, but it's good off the front iron. MP's got 44.
You know, MP's starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Pass to Hammonds. Outside, Towns. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
MP outside. Here's Brown. Defended by Yabusele. Brown's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Hammonds. From past the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, I love the court awareness there. Towns zipping the ball over to his teammates. A willing passer.
MP from deep three-point land. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves. Let's hear it for all our dancers. Substitution on the court.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to McBride. Hart outside. Shot clock at 6. Towns a screen on Williams. Hart, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Wow. What can you say?
And here's Towns. Following the three-pointer by MP. Towns down low. Here's Kolek. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Here's White. Pass to Brown. Out to White. Back to MP. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Hits it again. Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Anunoby. Rebound by the Bulls.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And here's MP for 3. It's good from long range. MP's got 56 points in the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And it's Towns missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And you always like to jump on your opponent early in a season series. This is just the first of 3 between these two teams, but a good win.
Another bucket! Wow!
A 60-piece goodness.
And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the fourth most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Here's Towns. And the Knicks miss again. MP inside. To Guinard. Defended by Towns. Here's MP. Lays it up off the glass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so Chicago takes this one.